If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Drop some comments below congratulating us on our 50th episode.
We're going to be at the Broncos 49ers preseason game, interviewing fans and tailgating. So catch us there. Let us know in the comments if you're going to be there. We're looking forward to it. We're hyped. Last topic of the day, the Warriors, we're going to talk some basketball. They passed on Cam Whitmore, who was projected before the draft to go number 4. We ended up drafting Brandin Podziemski, guard from Santa Clara. Cam Whitmore went to the Rockets, who got a nice collection of young talent. Summer League happened. Podziemski, he didn't look the best.
He looked ass.
He didn't look the best. Cam Whitmore fucking balled out.
Yeah, that's more telling than Brandin Podziemski not showing up. It was how good Cam Whitmore looked. It was I would go ahead and say already, like, just given how the roster is right now, we're needing size.
We need size and strength.
Look what this guy provided. Size and strength, scoring.
If this was 2 years ago, we draft Cam Whitmore.
Yeah.
Because we trust our system. We trust that we have leadership in the locker room. And we think, hey, even if he has character issues, like, he's going to mold to what we want him to be as a personality. And then since last season happened, where it was this real divide in the locker room of young guys wanting to play and, like, not being happy for the, oh, well, if I ever get my chance, I'll be ready. Like, they didn't want that shit. Like, they want playing time. And the veterans who are like, you need to trust the process and, like, just be ready at all times. And don't worry, if you get your call, like, you're going to earn your spot.
Well, I mean, if you're Jordan Poole and you're looking at Klay Thompson, yeah, he had a good regular season, but in the postseason, just put it out. You know what I mean? You're looking at him, you're like, I could fucking do that. I could go out there and miss shots. Like, fuck, I do it all the time.
If you're Kuminga,
yeah,
you're playing J. Michael Green. And
I'm right here.
Literally, like, Kuminga, you're getting dominated in the interior and, like, no one can score. Why don't you put me in there and so I can rebound and so I could get dunks? Like, how much are we going to live to, like, regret that pick?
It depends how he does, like, throughout the regular season. Again, it's a completely different animal.
Like,
you're playing 82 games. Like,
yeah.
So maybe Brandin Podziemski eventually, like, over the course of this 82 games, has much better showings for this team. But Cam, I can't tell you that I'd rather have Brandin Podziemski on the bench over Cam Whitmore. I'd rather have Whitmore because what do we need there? We need size. We need scoring.
Dude's a truck.
Yeah.
But
and he has a little bit. He has like.
I mean, he was supposed to go 4 and drop to 20. Like, maybe there's something there because so many teams passed on him. I've heard, like, the knee maybe was a concern. I've heard character issues may be a concern, which you can never trust that during the draft because everyone's trying to throw that in there so that they can drop and get their guy. But yeah, for whatever reason, he dropped 16 spots from what he was projected originally. And he goes to a Rockets team that, like, doesn't have the greatest leadership within their young.
Are the Rockets, like, the horniest team in the league? They got Ime Udoka. They got Jalen Green.
Don't look up the Jalen Green video. If you don't want your day ruined, do not look up Jalen Green.
The horniest team in the league right now,
dude. And if Cam Whitmore has character issues, then he went to the wrong place. And then they brought in Dylan Brooks.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, we have bad leadership. These guys just do whatever they want. You know who we should bring in? Dylan Brooks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves.
We'll see, man. Like, he looked good, but you got to play the full season. How is he going to fit within the team structure? Podziemski does seem like a Warriors guy. Like, he could shoot. He's athletic. He's pretty long. But it's just like, do we need another guard? I would have rather just picked a big. Like, we didn't even sign any centers other than Sarge. So
not a good first offseason for the new GM.
What makes me mad is Dunleavy, when he first got the job, he's like, we obviously need size. And what did he do? He signed guards.
Yeah.
So, like,
a bunch of guards.
That was one of the first things he says. We need to add size, clearly. and we added Sarge, who's not like a traditional big. It's more of a stretch.
Yeah.
And we drafted that guy we got that guy in the second round. Forget his name, but he looks pretty good. But he's more forward too. So
Kevon Looney is begging for some help, bro. Please.
If he gets injured and doesn't go 82 every year, like, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Because there's just no one to back him up. And so Draymond can't do it anymore.
On top of that, getting rid of Jordan Poole, the CP3 like move at the time I didn't think it made sense. Now I don't think it makes sense. Maybe I'm going to be proved wrong when they roll out this small lineup for starting, but I just don't see it. Again, I just don't think he meshes with what the Warriors' key players do.
I don't know. Steve Kerr, he's going to be forced to play Kuminga this year because we don't have other options.
Yeah.
And so it's really on like how well he plays in his opportunities and like how short Steve Kerr keeps his rotation, because if he maxes, he does like last year and keeps it down to like 7-8 people, then Kuminga is going to be on the bench again.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man.
It's pretty crazy.
This might be like a D'Angelo Russell situation when he came to the Warriors just to flip him in the trade deadline. Maybe they flipped Chris Paul. Don't know who.
Yeah, I was going to say, for what, dude? Like, really?
For Dame Lillard.
I wish.
Did you see that Bradley Beal said that he wants to get back to being an elite two-way player? Bro, why weren't the fuck you trying to do that in Washington?
It didn't matter in Washington. That's why.
Where was you?
It didn't matter.
When you were in Washington, why weren't you like, you know what? I should try to play good.
Nope. Why?
And also, when were you an elite defender, Bradley Beal?
No.
That's all we got for today.
No.